Okay, over here at the Resistance Report, here's how much Comcast paid members of Congress to sell your browsing history. Now, as we go down here, they've passed a bill today which allows them to sell your browsing history, anything that you look at, to anyone who wants to pay the right amount of price. So we come down here, money in state politics. We have the U.S. Senate. Now here's all our U.S. senators, the Republicans and Democrats, and where they're from. Oh, looky here. $86,000 they took. It was paid to them by donations from industry PACs and employees. So, they sold you out for all this money. Let's take a look down here. Here's all your senators from every state. They sold, oh, here's $100,000. This guy took no money at all, and he still sold you out. What a guy. He got gypped. He really got gypped. He should have got at least $100. You know, because aren't you worth at least $100? Okay. Well, we got a few more $1,000 here. Oh, what was this? This is the House of Representatives. These are your other politicians. Most of them Republicans. Even though they say it's across party lines, it's definitely a lot of Republicans. This list goes on quite a bit. Look at all that money. Look at all that money. It's terrible. Tons of money from everywhere. They just took that from those rich guys that own all them big companies and sold you out. So remember, anything that you have typed in on the internet and things you're looking for, they can sell your information to whoever wants to pay for it. Now let's go over here to this other website. House Republicans just voted to let your internet provider sell your browsing history without your permission. Oh, this guy looks serious. He really is serious. He's probably the guy that only got $20 for doing this. But let's go down here and see what this means for all of this. What was a stake and where Republicans and Democrats differ? Oh, they look the same to me. Where was that I was reading? Oh, here's our illustrious leader, Donald Trump. He's gonna sign it. Because what? He's in favor of it. Here's the interesting thing. The FCC's privacy rules imposed a range of guidelines on internet providers regarding how they treat and protect consumer data. They do that by selling it to anybody that has the right amount of money. The most notable would require them to obtain opt-in consent from the consumers before they were able to sell sensitive information. Much of what the FCC deemed as sensitive lined up with items noted similarly to the FTC's privacy guidelines, including things like geolocation data, financial information, and health information. Notably, however, the FCC said the web browsing and app usage data are sensitive enough to require consumers explicit permission before being shared with advertisers as well. Well, that's nice, but the specific provision is not scheduled to take effect until December, though. So in other words, they can sell all your stuff until December. Now, it's extremely unlikely that it ever will take effect. But if it does, your internet provider will have to ask permission before it's allowed to collect and sell your browsing data and other personal info to advertisers. Yeah, they've been doing this for a long time. Now they're just putting it on paper for us. Now, isn't that just exciting, and doesn't that just make you happy that Mr. Donald Trump is right along with all this? He's such a good guy, ain't he? He's so different than all the rest of the politicians. Just a great thing to know. I will leave a link to all this information and our corporate leaders, such as Verizon and Comcast and all that, will just take our lives into their hands because they've sold out to our politicians that we supposedly voted in, which we probably didn't. So thank you very much. This is Abtonio Tiger with ETN News. Really suggest you folks take a look at this website. Jesus is coming soon.